Rising on the Tibetan plateau where glaciers feed a family of the world's greatest rivers, the Mekong River is the mother of water for more than 70 million of the world's poorest people. But now climate change and the work of dam builders threaten the Mekong River with devastating transformation that could destroy its natural wealth and the lives of its people.
The least engineered of all the great rivers, the Mekong's rugged journey through remote and impenetrable landscapes, over falls and rapids, across endless floodplains and forests, has protected it from development for centuries. Its diversity creates the web of wetlands, streams, and channels, which in turn support an incredible biodiversity and one of the largest sources of freshwater fish in the world, second only to the Amazon River.
បាទទន្លេមេគង្គនេះមានសារៈសំខាន់ខ្លាំងណាស់ព្រោះប្រជាពលរដ្ឋរងថ្ងៃដែលរស់នៅតាមដងទន្លេមេគង្គហើយនៅក្នុងសហគមន៍ទាំងមូលគាត់ពឹងផ្អែកទៅលើទន្លេមេគង្គទាំងស្រុងជាពិសេសគឺម្ហូបអាហារតែម្ដងទន្លេមេគង្គចាទន្លេមេគង្គហ្នឹងគឺជាមេដាបៃតារបស់ប្រជាជនខ្មែរលើសកលលោកហ្នឹងទាំងងនិយាយចំទៅណា
The Mekong River system in Cambodia and its Great Lake, the Tonle Sap, are the world's third largest inland fishery, providing more than 80% of the protein in the diet of the Khmer people.
To put things in perspective, it provides 2% of the world's entire fish catch comes from this basin. Like no other river in the world provides as many fish as the Mekong River. The reason why that is, the Mekong rises and falls with the monsoon season and then the dry season.
But even for a river as wild and eternal as the Mekong, calls for development and growing population pressures in China, Thailand, and Vietnam may prove overwhelming. In China, hydroelectric dams already span the Mekong, with more massive dams planned down the main stem of the river.
Since 2006, companies from China and Malaysia, Thailand, Russia, and Vietnam have proposed 11 dams on the Mekong River's mainstream. 2 of them are in Cambodia, 7 are inside Laos, and then 2 are on the Thai-Lao border.
And is the electricity that they would generate going to benefit the Cambodian people, or will it be exported to other countries?
They haven't decided yet where the electric will be sold to. What we can say is that the electricity that will be generated largely won't be for the benefit of for the people locally that will be affected by the project directly. It's often that the people that live nearby the project, they suffer the impacts and yet they don't get the benefits.
Local river villagers are already seeing the effects of the dams and realize that unless something is done to stop the new dams, their future and the future of the river face a severe threat. The immediate cost to these local people will be echoed by losses in terms of biodiversity and nutrition for the river and its people as a whole.
The dams that are being planned will essentially block the entire Mekong mainstream at 10 points along the river, and then another one will block the main fish migration channel through the island complex at Sipandon. So if these dams are built, it will essentially block the major fish migrations that feed the Mekong region.
Adding to a host of other challenges, climate change threatens to escalate both the scale and the pace of change for the Mekong. For the rivers that flow from the Himalayan mountains, climate change means the loss of the glaciers that sustain their year-round flows. In the dry season, this accounts for up to 50% of the Mekong's flow.
The seasonality is changing, so in terms of being able to predict when to farm and when to plant your crops, there's anecdotal evidence now that people are experiencing a change in the seasonality.
Dam developers, governments, and the Mekong River Commission claim that the effects of mainstream dams can be mitigated, but no one knows how the combined effects of damming and climate change will impact the lower Mekong basin.
The justification behind these projects is largely based on increasing economic growth, increasing the GDP. But in reality, that's only one indicator of development. People cannot eat electricity. So although the dams will bring a particular type of development, at the same time, it undermines, you could say, human well-being.
វាមានភាពបាត់បង់ទាំងអស់ហើយបើវាកើតអានឹងឡើងគឺក្មេងជាន់ក្រោយនឹងគឺថាបាត់បង់យ៉ាងណា
The course of rivers and the paths of human history have always been written along parallel lines. For the untamed Mekong, decision makers must now strike a balance between development and the preservation of ecosystems that support the lives of millions. Our shared future is at risk.